Hey Sparkles, welcome back to another build video. Today I am doing Lilsimsie's latest build challenge. I did one literally a couple weeks ago, I think, and I had no idea that she would post another one so soon. So here I am doing another one for you guys. I'm really excited for you to see this. I ended up turning it, you can see I had a few struggles with the roof, but I ended up turning it into a sort of diner place. I mean, the last shell challenge I did was just one floor, and having another floor to work with on this one I found a little bit more challenging. It definitely took me longer time to complete, but I ended up popping the lot into Strangerville because I thought it would be really cool to have this like rundown sort of diner that somebody's like built back up a bit, maybe after Strangerville has been saved. I thought that was quite a cool idea. And so for the walls and things, I went for a bit of I went for the wooden look, but then also added these stone details with the stone from it's for the Salvadorada, what is that called? The Jungle Adventure Pack? Yeah, that's what it's called, Jungle Adventure. So I added that stone in as a few details. And I sort of tried to stay on theme with the colours and things. I ended up making that roof trim black rather than red. I just thought it looked a little cleaner, and then I added two of these, I think sort of dormer. I sized them down and popped some little dormer window things on here. I also added some white trim because I thought it just finished off the building a bit, but it does really annoy me that the trim doesn't clip to the like one floor part. I wish, like, if there's anything in game that I wanted to have, it would be that. But I also mixed in some brown detailing as well as white detailing because I thought it sort of went with the story that this place was a bit run down, and like with the renovations, like there were more colours brought in and things. I sized up this awning, which I think is a really useful tool. I use it all the time, especially when doing like community lots and things. So I would definitely recommend that. I think it's just like a base game piece of awning. I also went for several different types of windows. For like the wooden parts of the building, I went for Strangerville windows, and then for the stone parts I ended up going for like seasons windows because I thought that was a little bit more fitting for those areas. I think it just gave like more of like a medieval feel, you know, a bit more like Windenburg vibes, and then the Strangerville parts could be the bits that I added on too. I ended up going for this seasons door, and then the little Strangerville doors to add as the rest of the detailing. I also added a couple of vents and some hanging baskets, and then I also went around and added a bunch of this sort of climbing roses. They're from Get Together, and I just thought it was like a really nice detail. When I started putting it on, I started getting addicted to putting it on. I was like, maybe I put too much of those climbing roses on, but I just thought it looked so pretty, and like not just pretty but also like fit the style of the build really well. Here I was trying to change the lot from a residential to a restaurant, but for some reason it wasn't letting me. I don't know why. So when you download it from the gallery, hopefully you will be able to change it. I don't know if it's because there's been like an update or something, but I hope that you guys can actually access this as a restaurant because that's what I made it as. You can see I added a post box and some stairs. I also struggled a little bit to get the stairs working because I wanted it to have like a drop down banister type thing, but I ended up working fine in the end. I should probably playtest this before I upload it because I don't want anybody to get stuck on the stairs. But anyway, here I am just adding, I was trying to remember like what things you need for a restaurant. I'm pretty sure you just need like some kitchen stuff and a toilet and some of the like wait stations. So that is what I added. I hope that is enough for the lot. I couldn't think of anything else. I think just like tables and chairs would be the only thing that you would need. But yeah, I also added in a bathroom, and I didn't really want it to come out this much, but it's how it works out in the end. And I went for like a red wallpaper on the inside because I thought it kind of went with like the yellow and red theme from the sign outside. And I originally went for this sort of open kitchen, but I thought it was maybe a little too open, so I went for the more expensive one that was like enclosed in the end for the chefs to go in. And I gave the bathroom door a little bit of an update, and also with the kitchen door I thought you need to know that they're the bathroom and the kitchen and not some like weird weird room that guests can walk into. But yeah, so I did think about changing up the wallpaper, but then I changed my mind, and then I ended up going for round, small round tables. I thought it kind of fit the diner style a bit more, and I quite liked these chairs from Parenthood. I know they're a little childish, but I don't know, I just thought that they suited the vibe quite well. Like, I don't know, like the record, like the idea of like the record player being like plastic, I was like, yeah, that sort of suits. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a classy restaurant because we're in Strangeville. It just is something that somebody has sort of renovated and built up, and it's just quite a relaxed place to go. I just popped a few lights on the exterior, and then I thought for the people working in the kitchens and things, I'll grab some lockers, and then I added a few more chairs. I sort of went for red, orange, green and black in the end as colours to stick with the theme. I hoped that was okay, and then I added a few more menus to the table. I then thought it would be a great idea to add some rugs to really bring the room together, so I added a huge red rug and a huge green rug, and then upstairs I added a yellow and blue rug, and then I added a couple more tables upstairs. And then I thought maybe it would be a good idea to have some bigger tables, because at the moment I only had like max 4, and then if you were bringing like a whole family, they might have wanted, you know, more like 6 chairs at a table. So I rearranged the room a little bit, and yeah, I originally thought to put both tables on the same side of the room, but then I changed my mind and put them on opposite sides, and also switched around the smaller tables, and finally added one smaller table in the centre of the room. I then thought the last touches to add on the place would be a coat rack. I added some plants around and some paintings. I just thought it would really bring the restaurant together. Added some specials boards, and I really liked these paintings from Cats and Dogs. I just love how they're the exact same one but like with different swatches. I think it makes it so cohesive when you're trying to bring a build together. So I really enjoyed that. And yeah, then I just added a few more plants. I love this like banana leaf one. I think that is, I just see those in every restaurant I go to. So and then added some ferns and this like droopy one, and then also this plant in a little basket. I thought those suited it really well. And so then I just went in with some landscaping. There wasn't really much landscaping from Strangeville. There probably would have been in Debug, but I ended up just going with some of these sort of fir trees, and then some bushes from vampires, and some cactuses, and a little agave plant. I think I'm pretty sure that's like base game. because it's in Oasis Springs. Then I just went round and also did some terrain painting, added a few more plant details, and I thought it'd be good to have a kids swing. You can see me struggling to find it here. I thought maybe I should add a darts board, but then I was like, oh no, there's not really much room for it. And I also added a bucket, because I think it's often hot in Strangerville, so I added a bucket for people to play with, as well as a swing and a bench for the parents to sit in the back garden. And then I added it to the gallery as Simsie's shell challenge. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and here are the screenshots. Bye bye.